Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm here to address an issue that I've seen that is really taking our spaces nowadays. It is really taking now the society. So the society comes. You left your house. To every person that lives alone, you left your mother's house probably when as a 25-year-old, or you left 29, or you left 30, whatever age that you left your mother's house and that you are living alone. So for people like me who are 25 and we still live with our parents, you come. You come as a person, you come, you go, you see the social media, you go, you see TikTok, you see someone that is 22 that left their parents' house, you go, you see someone that is like this, like that, and like that, and like that. So each and every time someone is, you see someone there commenting and saying that mnapata hizi pesa wapi? Mnapata hizi pesa wapi? Na mimi mwenye ninaishi, na mimi mwenye nimefika sijui 20 what, bado naishi na wazazi wangu. So this is what I'm going to tell. This is what I'm going to tell my age mates. And this is what I'm going to tell the Gen Z that the Gen Z probably mwenye alitoka kwa wazazi wake anaishi kivyake, ama bado mwenye anaishi na wazazi wake, ama anaishi kwa brother yake ama kwa sister yake or whatever. So this is what I'm going to tell the Gen Z and my age mates. This is what I'm going to tell you. Don't be put under pressure. Don't be put under pressure. The times that we are living in are different from how our parents used to live. The times that we are living in are different from how our parents used to live. The times that we are living in are not like how our parents used to live. No, don't be pressured. Don't be pressured, and don't be told that, oh, you should leave, oh, you should do this, oh, you should do that, oh, you should do this, you should do that. In this life, it is not a competition. We are not in a competition. You're not in a competition. We are in a journey. You're not in a competition. We are in a journey. We are not in a competition. In this life, you're not in a competition. We are in a journey. We are not in a competition. We are no longer in a competition. We are in a journey, of which the journey probably for yours, it started when you left your parents' house when you were probably in your early 20s. Or for you, probably when you left your parents' house, that's when your journey started. And probably that was in your early 20s. Or for another person, their journey probably started when they left their parents' house in their late 20s. In their late 20s. Or for you, you could have also left your parents' house in your early 30s. You could have left your parents' house in your early 30s. In your early 30s. So please, don't feel pressured. Don't feel pressured. We are human beings. I'm also a human being. Sometimes I do feel that I want to leave, but then something comes up in my head, and I'm told by different people, the different friends of mine, they tell me, Miriam, wewe ni nani? Wewe ni student, si ndio? wazazi wako wamekufanyia, your parents have given you everything. Even if sometimes as human beings you do quarrel, you do that, or we're pretty sure each and every person does with their parents, because we are human beings, which I'm pretty sure that each and every human being, they do it with their parents. But then, since they are our mothers and they are our fathers, they do understand us. So you come, you ask for forgiveness, then you continue to live. So, not that I do not feel that, pressure. Of course, I do feel that pressure. But then, of course, I do feel that pressure. But then, I tell myself, Marianne, we are in this life not for competition. We are in this life as a journey. We are in this life not for competition, but as a journey. Not for competition, but as a journey. We are in this life not for competition now, but as a journey. Your mother could have left the parents' house when she was in her early 20s. Your friend also could have left in the same age bracket. Your other friend, same case, and you could be living like me still in your mother's and your father's house. In your mother's and your father's house. So of course, I also do feel the pressure. But then, I've never told of which sometimes I tell myself, I want to leave. But then, something comes up in my head, and then I tell myself, Marianne, tulia kidogo. Tulia, relax. Finish your so I tell myself, finish your campus, finish your undergraduate, graduate, finish your undergraduate, graduate, get that job, that job with a stable income, and then once you've done all this, once you've done all this, and you're pretty sure that you're going to have that zeal, and you're going to have that strength of living, then on you can live, of which I was told, as I told you, that the parents' blessing are of more effect than any other blessings. So that's what I normally tell myself. That's what I normally tell myself. Because I've been asked a couple of times, Mirano, kwa nini utoki kwenyu? Nini. Remember, even you not that you came to this earth ati ukutumwa tu. Not that you are sent. Of course, you have got a parent. Of course, also you've got a parent. You've got a mother that gave birth to you. You've got a mother that gave birth to you. And since you've got a mother that gave birth to you, And since you've got a mother that gave birth to you, also you, since you've got a mother that gave birth to you, you normally do ask for some things. Of which I'm pretty sure sometimes she gives, sometimes she does not. Sometimes she gives, sometimes she does not. Sometimes she gives, sometimes she does not. But I'm pretty sure sometimes she gives, sometimes she does not. So, of course, I also do feel the pressure. But then, I've never stressed myself I've never put myself under pressure. I've never put myself under pressure. And why is it I've never put myself under pressure? If I realize that I'm feeling pressured, number one, what will I do? When I feel that I'm feeling pressured, number one, what will I do? As I told you, no man is an island. No man is an island. Everyone wants to be helped. Everyone wants to be helped. Everyone wants to be helped. So when I feel that pressure, what do? Number one, for me, when I feel that pressure, and probably that day I'm emotional, number one, and let's say it now becomes overwhelming to me to handle. It now becomes overwhelming for me to handle it. What will I do? What do I do here in this case? Number one, as I told you, people will judge you and they will tell you that, oh, why are you this emotional? Why are you this like this? Blah, 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 blah. Remember, you do cry sometimes. I'm pretty sure of that. Also you do cry sometimes. So also me, I also cry. 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 So that's why I told you, when you feel like crying, you cry. 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 Because you are releasing some feelings that you've harbored for long, which they say we all get sometimes broken-hearted. We all get sometimes to be broken-hearted. So when you feel like crying, you cry. When you feel like crying, you cry. Let nobody come and tell you that, oh, you're very emotional, you're very like this, you're very like this. Stop. When you feel like crying, you cry. When you feel like crying, you cry. And as I told you again, no man is an island. So when I feel pressured, as I was answering some of your questions, why don't you leave, blah blah blah, and all that kind of stories. When I feel pressured, and let's say that day probably I'm not in the house, what will I do? As I told you, in my 20s, I did not know. I've been broken, especially in my early 20s, I've been broken a couple of times. But then now when I entered my mid-20s, I told myself, now Marianne, here you have to look for mature people who will understand you. You'll have to look for mature people who will understand you. You have to look for mature people who will understand you. Because your age mates, some of them, what have they done to you? They have broken you. So instead of harboring that, forgive them and look for mature people who will understand you. So that's the reason why I told some of you that you are on campus. Don't kill yourself with stress. You're on campus. Don't kill yourself with stress. Go to your lecturers and tell them. Of course, not to all your lecturers, but then go to the people that will understand you. Go to the people that will understand you and explain the situation at hand. Because let me tell you, my guys, that some people in this world that are very kind. There are some people in this world that are very kind. There are some people in this world that are very kind. Very. And I will mean it again and I will repeat again. There are some people in this life, there are some people in this world that are very kind. So don't go with a rude heart, but then go with a very kind heart and a very open heart. And go tell some of them, go explain the situation at hand, and then pray they will hear you, pray they will listen to you, and then now once you've done that, my friend, you will, as for, because I'm normally told, deep state, Miriam, you are a deep state, right? Then I tell them, no, I'm not a deep state. It is just because I'm a very what? Let me see, how do I put this? It is just because I'm a very what? I'm a very social person. That is if you understand me, I'm a very social person. That is if you understand me, I'm a very social person. But then if you don't understand me, oh lolo. If you don't understand me, nowadays I stopped caring what people will say. I stopped that. I stopped caring what people will say. I stopped that. I stopped caring what people will say. I stopped that. So nowadays, you understand me? You understand me? We click to the, you understand me? We click together. You love me with all my challenges, with all my flaws. Then I understand you. Then I accept you with all your challenges, also you with all your flaws. My friend, I will love you. I will love you unconditionally. I will love you unconditionally. I will not love you with the conditions. I will love you unconditionally. I will love you unconditionally. I will love you unconditionally. But then, you don't understand me. You want me, CG. Now, you talk to me rudely. You want I do for you something. Hey, I will also say no. I will also say no. I will also say no. So that's the reason why I'm going to address this issue. Don't feel pressured by the society. Even if you live alone, and also you are also not a Gen Z, you are a millennial, also you don't feel pressured by the society. I manage that it does not mean that when the news people are doing news that you will see a colored television. Everywhere the TV, they will show you the news happenings. They will show you the news happenings. And then it does not mean that you're going with an Uber to places. You're going with an Uber to places. At me, I'm going with a matatu to places. Or I'm taking a tuk-tuk to places. Or I'm walking to places. Or I'm driving my car. Does not mean that we are not going to reach. We're going to reach to our destinations. We're going to reach to our destination. So also you don't feel pressured, or probably you're living alone and you're not, and probably I'm living in Githurai. You are living in Ruaka, for example, or you are living in Runda, or wherever you're living in. I should not feel pressured, because each and every one of us, when we feel tired, because each and every one of us, when we feel tired, where do we go? We go and look for somewhere that you can lay your head. You look for somewhere that you can lay your head, and you look for somewhere that you can lay your head And once you've laid your head, once you've laid your head, and then in the morning you wake up, you will have released the tiredness that you felt yesterday, and then now you continue with your life. So don't also feel pressured. Don't also feel pressured by the society, because a couple of us, especially my generation Gen Z, a couple of us are killing ourselves because of the pressure we are seeing in social media. Because of the pressure we are seeing in social media. Gen Z, my age mate that is. Gen Z and my age mate that is. Please, let no one, for example, you live with your parents like me. Please, don't feel pressured. Don't feel pressured. Ati nani anaishi kwake? Nani age mate yako? Don't feel pressured. Everybody has got their time in life. Everybody has got their time in life. And probably your time has not yet reached to go and start your own life. And probably your time has not yet reached to go and start your own life. And probably your time has not yet reached to go and start your own life. So don't feel pressured. Of course, sometimes you're going to feel it, as I've told you. Of course, sometimes you're going to feel it. But then when you start feeling that pressure, as I told you, no man is an island. So go to God. If you are a believer, go to God and start praying to Him and start asking Him, who do I tell how I'm feeling? Who do I tell how I'm feeling? Because also if the people that you call your close friends, if the people that you call your close friends are not what? They're not mature enough, they cannot keep secrets, they might go to their close people, and the close people might also go to their close people. So also you learn also to discern. Learn also, look at a person and see if I tell this person this, will they go and tell another person what I told them? Or will she go, if it is a female, for example, I go and tell the female. Will the female also go tell another female, and tell another female, and tell another female, and tell another female? Because your enemy, nowadays, your enemy is someone that is closest to you. Your enemy is someone that is closest to you. Your enemy is no longer a stranger now. Your enemy is someone that is closest to you. So, better start to discern. Better start to discern the person. Better start to discern the person. Better start to discern the person. Because as I told you in one of my videos, the one that I did also this week, that we people who have good hearts, we are the ones that get hurt the most. And why do we get hurt? You're getting hurt because we are getting hurt because we are the ones that have shown the person the kindness. They're the ones that have shown the people the kindness. Yes, be kind. Yes, be kind. Love the person. Show the ask God to give you his fruits, but then learn also to discern. Learn also to discern. Because as I told you, when I entered my 20s, the number of times that I got hurt, my friend, were too many. The number of times that I got hurt, my friend, were too many. And remember, picture this, and remember, this is someone that also, I used to be also sickly. Then also, I used to be also very sickly. And as I told you, the main reason I opened this YouTube channel was to create an awareness of something that I've battled for the last, I think, 6 years, if I'm not wrong. For something that I've battled for the last, I think, 6 years, if I'm not wrong. And I'm telling you, my friend, there are days that I normally come and tell you guys that I did this. I lost my consciousness at this and this time. I lost my consciousness at this and this time. Because we people who have, we people who battle this, sometimes you lose your consciousness. You bite your tongue. You bite your tongue, you bite your mouth, so you even forget how you did it. You even forget that how you did it. So sometimes, my friend, I would forget. And the number of times that I've come and I've opened up to you as my subscribers, and I've opened up to you as my subscribers, those were the number, and I've opened up to you as my subscribers. That day I did not know. The days actually I do not know. I do not know what I did. So I know when I'm waking up, when I'm preparing myself to go somewhere, like for example, I'm preparing myself to go to school, then I'm told that last night you did this. I'm like, okay. But then my tongue, I'm feeling like I beat myself. To my tongue, I'm feeling like I beat myself. Then I'm like, then I look at my mouth. Then I feel that I also beat myself also in my mouth. What do I do then? I look for salt. I put it, then I even forget about it. I even forget about it, and I go. I even forget about it, and I go. So the number of times, my friend, I've been hurt as a good and kind person, the number of times I've been broken as a good and kind person are quite many. They are quite many. But then, what did I decide to do now in my mid-20s? I decided, let me stay with the people that will understand me. That's why you never find me opening up that to just people that are just randomly, to just people that are there randomly. No, I will not do that. I not open up to people that are just there, seated randomly. I not do that. I not open up to people that are just seated there randomly. I not do that. Even if probably that day my brain is not, I've shattered everything from my brain. Then I get overwhelmed, then I start crying. My friend. I will cry then. I will cry then. Then I will come and be asked what is not happening. Then I come and be asked what is not happening. Then I will respond with my hands, or I will respond with my head. I will respond either with my hands or with my head, and I will not, and I repeat, I will not open up just because you came and told me and asked me what is not happening. I will not respond to you. I will also discern with my head, of which you can also do. I will also discern with my head and tell myself, huyu nikimfungukia nimwelezee ataenda kuambia mtu mwingine. Huyu nikimwelezea ataenda kuambia mtu mwingine. Huyu nikimwambia hivi ataenda kuambia mtu mwingine. So that's the reason sometimes I keep quiet, especially when I'm at home. That's the reason sometimes I keep quiet. I do not keep quiet as a bad person here, but then I keep quiet because I'm a person that loves my peace. I'm that person that loves my peace. I'm that person that loves my peace. I do not want we are at war with you, we are at war with this person, we are at war with this person, we are at war with this person. When I enter home, we are at war with both my mom and dad. When I enter home, we are at war with both mom and dad. When we are at war. When will I find my peace now? Because I'm a person that has also got my brain. I can think for myself. I'm a person that has also got my brain. I can think for myself. So that's the reason why I will tell you, don't feel pressured. And if you feel pressured, I repeat, my friend, and if you feel pressured, go to God and ask Him, who do I open up to? Who do I open up this issue? Who do I open up this issue? And the person will not go telling different individuals. 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 And you continue with your life. And as I know that this life has got its ups and downs. And as I know this life has got its ups and downs. Of which, as I've said, when you feel like crying, you cry. You cry. When you feel like crying, you cry. Don't put it such that you're feeling the pain. Don't put it that such that you're just harboring your pain. You're just harboring your pain. Don't put it such that you're just harboring your pain. You put it. You cry. Release yourself and cry. Release yourself and cry. People are going to say that, oh, she's very emotional. Oh, she's like this. Oh, she's like that. Oh, she's like this. She's like that. She's like this. She's like that. She's this. She's that. She's this. She's that. She's this. She's that. She's this. She's that. But then, at least you released yourself and you cried. At least you released yourself and you did what? And you cried. So thank you. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope I've been of help to someone that is feeling pressured or that is feeling down. So thank you for listening to me. Watch, like, comment, subscribe, share, and subscribe. And do have yourself blessed Saturday.